What's up, everybody? Thanks for hopping on. My name is Mike Guerra. I'm out of Houston, Texas. So I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to talk to you about three things today: how to travel the world, how to do it at wholesale prices. I'm going to talk about a technology that is coming out next year that's going to be a very, very big deal. And then also how we're kind of building the Uber of entertainment and dining. So very cool stuff. So the name of the company is World Ventures. We're based out of Plano, Texas. Last year we did 926 million in revenue. And this is the fly card. This is the piece of technology I'm going to tell you about. Essentially, it's a digital credit card. It's a digital wallet that stores all your debit cards, credit cards, gift cards, everything onto one. Right now it loads 22. It's GPS tracked to your phone. It's way more secure than the cards that you have in your wallet right now. Very, very cool stuff. I'll get into more of how it works. But let's talk about travel. You know, travel is one of those things we all want to do, but the reason we can't do it is time and money. So we came up with a concept that works very similar to Costco and Sam's. We call it Dream Trips, but essentially all we do is we buy trips in mass bulk. We go to the vendors, the places you guys already like to go to: Royal Caribbean, Hilton, Marriott. They're all 4- and 5-star places, and we pre-buy a bunch of them at the beginning of the year and wholesale them to our members like Costco and Sam's. And that's why we've become the largest travel club in the world, adding tens of thousands of people per month. And like I said, we do over 5,000 of these per year. They're 4- and 5-star trips. We get them at 2- and 3-star prices. I like to tell people it's almost like a champagne lifestyle, but on a beer budget. So we do thousands of them. I'm going to give you a few examples just so you can kind of get a taste of what they look like. This is a 6-day, 5-night cruise, $250 a person. In the bottom right, you can see apply up to 100 points. Those are dollars, which I'm going to show you how you can get. Each point is $1, and you can subtract that from the trip. That makes it $398 for 2 people for a 6-day cruise. Yeah, you heard that right. 2 people, not per person, 2 people, 6 days, 5 nights. All inclusive. This is one of my favorite properties. It's called the Marival Residences. 1,450 square foot rooms, 4-diamond resort, all inclusive. They include the works with it. And I've been on many all inclusives before a dream trip, but what I found is a lot of times I'll get to a place and I'll have to spend a lot of money when I get there: parasailing, jet skiing, all kinds of different things. And that's one of the things that makes traveling so expensive. What I found with dream trips is they include a lot of that with the trip. So it's not just a great high-end hotel. It's a package included. Here's another great example: Dubai. I mean, this is one of the places everybody wants to go to. 5 days, 4 nights, 5 breakfasts, 2 dinners, the works. You get to do, you can see your transportation in the bottom right, the camel there. So you get to do a lot of different excursions that normally you'd pay a few $100 when you get there. Because you're a member of our VIP exclusive club, it's included. So every trip allows you to apply up to a certain amount of points that you can use on the vacation. So here's the cool thing. We realize as a club and just as a society, travel is the #1 thing people want to do. We ask people all the time, if time and money were no issue, what would you do with your life? And a lot of people say, I'd spend more time with my family and my friends, and I'd travel the world. So the problem is people don't not make money. People have a tough time saving money because they're spending their money eating, shopping, and doing things already, and they'll never stop doing those things. For example, I'm sure you guys on here, you eat out every day or just about every day, so you're already spending your money in the market. And we wanted to find a way to work with some of those vendors to be able to give you guys cash back for the dream trips for your trip. So example, we have 4 ways where you can earn your way onto a vacation. The money you spend to join you can use, shopping online, and our newest way is dining. So when you go out to eat, we've got an app in the local areas. Any, Mexican food, Italian food, whatever kind of food you like, we have seafood. And these are your local favorite places. They're all, 3.5, 4 stars, 5-star places. Great food. They're handpicked by the members. And when it kind of works almost like Uber Eats. And if you're not familiar with Uber Eats, is all of the smaller businesses and a lot of business want to be on the Uber app because millions of people have the Uber app. And you can get on Uber's app for free, but a percentage of the business Uber brings the restaurant, they pay back to Uber, and it's around 30%. World Ventures works the same way, but it's actually cheaper for them. And that money through Uber Eats goes to Uber, but in World Ventures, we give that money back instead of to World Ventures, we give it to the reps for travel. So very, very cool. You can actually eat your way onto a vacation. That's all done through this app called Dream Trips Local. Put in your zip code, and it'll track all the different places that you can go eat at. You take a picture of the receipt, you scan it to the app, and you get your points. So a little bit about this technology. We've got a technology coming out called the Fly Card. We partnered with a company called NextID. They're a military company. They build security systems for the Pentagon and NASA, and they built this device for us to help us track the points at mass scale. So this is a way where we can have an automated way. And the whole point of this card is, A, it's a great technology and it's way more secure because you need a PIN to get into it. Like I said, it's GPS tracked to your phone. But also, you'll be able to use your favorite credit card on this. Get your points. For example, I have my Southwest credit card loaded on my Fly Card. I'll get my Southwest points, so I get my miles, but I'll also get Dream Trips points if it's at our merchant. So the whole point of the card is to be able to double dip. And if you want more information on the Fly Card, we can get you that later. Talk to your friend who got you on, and they'll show you how to, A, get one, and B, learn more of the security and all those things. So here's another cool thing. We wanted it for the last 2 to 3 years. Our members, by eating, they've earned so many points that's almost a problem. They haven't been able to use all their points because they're earning so many because people are eating more than they're able to travel. So we thought about, is there a way that we can spend our Dream Trips points? So you go out to eat, you get 30% of your bill back to use towards travel. Well, what if you can't travel? Or what if you don't have the time that year? Can you burn them on other things? And the answer is yes. So, for example, not only can you burn it on Dream Trips, but any other travel. Here's an example. This is Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas, which if you've been to Las Vegas, it is not cheap to stay on the Strip. $146 a night is the market rate, cheapest price online. And then being a member, you'll be able to take 63 points, which is $63 off that trip. And now it's $83 a night for Planet Hollywood instead of $146, which obviously that's a slamming deal. And not only can you use your points on travel, but rental cars, hotels, you can also use it on everything. And for example, some of you are thinking, well, what about airfare? We've got a great booking engine that you can book your airfare through there. And it's a little bit cheaper usually than Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity. It works very similar. But every time you book through the website, anytime you book an airline reservation, we will give you 100 points, which is equivalent to $100 to use towards future travel or this mall. So you heard that right. Anytime you book a flight through our website, we're going to give you 100 points, which is $100. That's crazy to me. And so you can burn your product. You can burn your points on Apple products. So here's an iPad Mini 4. Which if you use Apple, they don't discount any of their products. Here's another good example. You can buy TVs with your points, Coach purses. So this is just some examples. We have thousands of stores on there. Travel, which you're probably going to be needing a suitcase if you join our travel club because you're going to be going on some awesome trips. I mean, think about a Keurig machine. So here's what's cool. You're being a part of the club, your money goes further here. For example, let's say you go out to eat at your favorite Mexican restaurant and it's a Dream Trips Local. You go there, you pay, you get your food just like you normally did, but if you're not a member of the club, you just eat, spend your money, and you go. Now, you might get some points on your credit card, but if you're like me, I need thousands of points on my credit card just to get a cookie, it seems like. So with us, imagine you going and spending your money at your favorite restaurant and getting that cash back to burn on a Keurig machine or an Apple product. I mean, you can just spend your dollars twice over here. You can use it towards food, whatever. Okay, so y'all are kind of getting the example. You can burn your points on essentially anything you want. Ladies, how about this? Wine. Imagine being able to go out to eat at your favorite Mexican restaurant, get points so you can buy more wine. I mean, the more you eat, the more you drink. It's awesome. So let's talk about memberships. There's two different ones that you can do. We've got a gold and a platinum. 80% of people do the gold, 20% do platinum, and here's why. Gold is $255 one time. You pay your first month up front, $55 per month. But here's the unique part to this. Every dollar you spend on your membership, no matter what level you do, they are going to give you that money back in the form of Dream Trips points, which is our currency that you can use on travel or the mall. So look, I'm going to say it again. Every dollar you spend, you can use. Same thing with platinum. And so people say, well, Mike, which one do I choose? I say it depends on how much you want to travel. If you're going to do platinum, if you're going to take 2 Dream Trips per year, it's way more beneficial and cheaper to do platinum because now with platinum, $100 a month, you get 1,200 points per year. But you can see you can apply 50% more of your points on the trips. For example, my girlfriend and I, we're going on a Dream Trip to Costa Rica tomorrow. And the gold members, they get amazing perks. It's all inclusive. We get ATVing through the jungle, zip lining through the jungle, but we get a free 50-minute massage on the beach, therapeutic wrap, which would normally be, I don't know, 60, 80, 100 bucks a person. And that's totally covered because we're platinum. They can apply more points on their trips. They get sometimes upgraded airport transfers. So platinum is for people that like the, you know, I always call it the Kim Kardashian life, just the high life, like Miller High life. So that's $300 one time, $100 a month. Like I said, just do whatever's best for your budget. Doesn't really matter. All the money you spend, you can use anyway. So let's talk about, well, is there a way I can waive my fee? Yeah, you can. So we have a deal where once you refer 4 people that join with you to the membership, they will actually waive your monthly dues. So I'll say it again. Once you refer 4, as a thank you, we will waive your dues. But get this, even though you're not paying a dime into World Ventures, we will give you either your 55 points per month or your 100 points per month to use towards any of the trips. So that is awesome. And so obviously you can see why we've had over 1 million people join the club. So a lot of people just want to be able to check those bucket list places off their bucket list. And a lot of times, if you don't have the time, if you don't have the money, it's very challenging to do. And so you can just do the travel if you want, get your points, eat your way to vacation. And if you're open to it, I'm going to show you how you can build this part-time on the side and build it into a part-time income. So you can get paid to share the idea with us for $100 one time, $20 a month. You'll tack that onto whatever level you do, and you can be an independent representative with World Ventures and have the license to sell this all over the world. We're open in over 50 states. We're open in all 50 states, over 29 different markets, and you can get paid out of every country. And so here's what's cool. When you refer 6 people, you'll make all your money back. You'll make $500 cash, and every gold member you refer, you earn 100 Dream Trips points. If you refer a platinum, it's 200. So when you refer 6, you make $500 cash, so you already make all your money back plus some, plus 600 points, which you can use towards travel or the mall. 600 points is $600. So right there, you're profitable. And so people say, well, what next? Is there a way I can build this into an actual income where I can get some ongoing revenue stream? And so here's our next bonus. It's called residual income. Residual income means reoccurring income. And one of the things I learned, I read a lot of different books growing up, and I've always tried to figure out how wealthy or successful people think. And I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it's one of the best business books of all time. He says average people / broke people, they work for money, and wealthy people have people or money work for them, meaning they don't have to be there all the time to earn income. And we're all taught that's backwards. We're all taught you go to school, you get a degree, you go get a job, and you trade hours for dollars. Well, the problem with that is whenever you stop trading hours, what happens to your dollars? Close your eyes. That's what happens to your dollars. They go away. wealthy people, successful people find a way they can make money from the beach. It's called beach money. And so we have that with residual income. When your customer base grows to about 60 members, not you signing up all 60 yourself, you override around anywhere from $5 to $15 a month, depending on what membership they do. And it's anywhere from an extra $500, $600, $700 a month. Not a ton of money, but who could use an extra $500 or $600 a month? That's a lot of people. The next rank is called director. That's an extra $2,000 per month. I mean, for a lot of people, that's a mortgage. That's a great part-time income. That can bring the wife home. And mind you, we have 18-year-old kids doing this, and we have people in their 70s doing this just to be able to retire. We've got doctors, dentists, teachers, pastors. We have a guy who's hit this level on house arrest. So no matter what background, what age, anybody can win here. And what I love about it is we already have the recipe for success. You just add your hunger, and you can make anywhere from a part-time income to a bunch of money as well. So for the last 12 years, we've only gotten paid on those memberships. But here's what's getting ready to happen. Right now, as of last month in November 2017, we started getting paid when our membership base goes out to eat. Now I'm going to say that again. Imagine getting paid when your friends go out to eat. That's crazy. And what's cool is people eat every day. So if you're getting paid on people eating, that's something they're doing daily. We get paid one time a month on people's membership, but sometimes people, if you're like me, I eat 2, 3, 4 times a day. So imagine being able to get paid when your friends go get their hair done, their nails done, they go to the movies, they go to the golf course. You're able to get paid on all that. Now, right now, you have to be a member. You get paid on your entire organization eating, but later next year, spring, summertime, is when it's projected that our app will launch. And so we have a free app that's going to launch where you don't even have to be a part of World Ventures. So you can show your friend the presentation. If they don't get started, they can download the free app and still go earn points. I'm going to say this again. Can you imagine being able to get paid on your friends eating who aren't even a part of this? Because who wouldn't download a free app? I mean, me personally, if someone came up to me and said, hey, if you download this app, every time you go eat, you'll earn cash back that you can use towards travel or shopping online, I would do that in a heartbeat. I don't care what the app's called. And so that's why we believe more people within the next 2 years will have this Dream Trips app downloaded on their phone than the Uber app. And that sounds like a crazy statement, but it's true because it's free. Everybody already eats out, and more people are eating than using Uber. And so we believe we've got our hands on one of the biggest things to come. Like I said, so that's all coming next year as far as the free app. We're already getting paid on it now from our members. And like I said, coming soon will be the Fly card as well, and we're going to earn commissions on that as well. And we're going to sell millions of those cards. So like I said, for the last 12 years, we've only been getting paid on our customers, on the members. Right now, we get paid on the members eating. Soon, we will get paid on citizens, which is free users downloading the app and buying that card. So like I said, just a little bit about the card. It's ultra secure, ultra convenient, GPS tracked to your phone. It does tons of things. We have different securities on there where it protects you from people RFID scanning the card, the skimmers people put on ATMs and gas stations. And so people always say, well, what's the security of this? I say, what's the security on your card? You got no security on your card. This is all built to take care of that, okay? So not only is it way more secure, but it's also more convenient to have every card on one. And so we can get you more info on the card later. But like I said, the app will come before the card. And here's the cool thing. So some of my friends and some people are saying, well, if I can eventually download that app for free, why would I be a member now? Good question. When you download the app for free, you will be able to earn points, but you will still pay retail prices. So you can see this Marival trip, $873 minus $100, that would be a free app user. That would be $773 for that trip. As a member, exact same date, same time, same trip, $679 minus $320, that's a little over $300. So that's $300 saving on one trip. So the members are going to get better excursions, better pricing, and so it's going to obviously, the free app is going to make people want to be a member because they're already earning all the points anyways. They're going to want to redeem them on trips. And here's the cool thing. Not only will you get paid on your members eating out, you get paid on free app users as well. So we're right here, the law of innovations. We are at the beginning of this thing. 2007, 2016, 2017 have been record-breaking years for World Ventures, and this thing is getting ready to go into the billions and billions of dollars. You got your hands on something very special. And the reason your friend got you on this presentation now is because they understand, whether you like this or not, whether you participate or not, when we launch the Fly Card and when we launch the free app, you are going to see it from somebody anyways. All right, and if you saw it from someone anyways, they're afraid of you downloading or buying that card from someone else and that person getting paid on you eating, you going out to the movies, you getting your hair done. So right now, the name of the game is how big can you build your member organization before this card comes out. And here's the thing. It's a business. What you put into it is what you get out of it. And you can make anywhere from a part-time income to a full-time income. We got, people doing this just to pay an extra light bill. We have people who have earned multiple six figures, even seven figures as well. You can read that on our income disclosure statement. So like I said, choose which membership is best for you. All the money you spend goes back to you towards trips or shopping. If you want to get your fees waived, talk to us. Let us help you do that. You refer 4 people. It's free. If you want to become a rep and learn how to make money doing this, we can help you do that as well. So other than that, guys, thank you for your time. We are going to break the history books in 2018, and I look forward to seeing you on the beach.